Hey YouTube, it's Mike from Reptile Removal. It's been a while since I've done a collection update video, so I'm about to show you the new reptile room, the collection update, the new addition to the room, both animal and racks. So here we go. Let's start off looking at the room. This here, my new Vision rack. It's V70 tubs. I got the VE300 thermostat going on it. Right now it's pretty empty, but I'll show you the animals in there later. It'll be for most of my adult ball pythons. We moved all these racks over to the wall to make space for that. As you can see, I got my my banner. Now my company started out as a removal company for a snake gets in your house, I remove it, relocate it to parkland. But I've added breeding and reptile shows and all those types of things to the company. I have my Facebook page, my YouTube, my Twitter. So I got all these different social media. Please check those things out. You can get to all of them through the YouTube page. Over here on this side, it's pretty much the same. My plants, my bearded dragon, my other, this is kind of like just a holding cage. So, I will start with the snake I'm holding first. She's the one in the holding cage right now. She's not sick or anything. She just was not enjoying the tub. So I figured I'd move her to the big tank for the time being. She is about to shed. She's a striped anery corn snake, going on about 2 years old in August. She should be ready to breed by next season. Probably be one of my main females that I use for corn snake breeding next season. Anery striped. So let me put her back and then I'll show you the rest of the collection. The corn snake eggs that I had incubating, if you saw my last video, I cut those eggs just to practice the whole egg cutting thing. And I'll show you those babies. They are just all starting to do their first shed out. Just sneak in here. Alright. So I have that lay box in there with her, but really the only reason is to help good humidity for helping her shed. I don't even think she's big enough to be pregnant yet, and she hasn't been with a male that's big enough to impregnate her. So that's the reason that's in there. Okay, so we'll start here with the other young corns. These are all corns that are 2 in August. This is my Melionistic, sun-kissed Melionistic. That's one of my ones I've bred myself. I'm real excited for that. It's a male. That's one of the snakes I'm thinking of breeding to the anery next year. This here is another one of my males. This is a Hypo Motley corn. I've also thought of breeding this one to the anery. We'll see what happens next year. I have some snow females that I'm also thinking of putting this guy with. Stay down in there. He's an explorer though for sure. Let me get him back in. Alright, down here, this is just a normal Melionistic that I kept. She has very similar, that zigzag I liked when she was a baby, and that's why I kept her. These are 2 snow corns I kept from last year's clutches. Here's the more normal looking snow. There's a lot of pink in there, but I'm sure the camera doesn't pick it up as well. Pink and yellow on her. And then this girl here, not as good an eater as her sister, but I call her a high pink snow. She has a lot of pinks in hers. Real pink in color. And as she gets older, with each shed, she gets more and more pink. I don't know how well the camera can pick hers up, but it's a really nice, really pretty, especially on the tail. We have that yellow around the pink. And those are from last year. This year's clutch, I'll show you real quick. Again, like I said, they're still in the process of trying to shed. Some of them have shed, as you can see, but some still haven't. I had 11 normals and what looks like 5 Melionistic's. All of them are het for Antheristic because their dad was a snow corn. And the normals are also het for a Melionistic. So you can see how some of them have shed, while others haven't yet. That's my pile of baby corns. Alright, now, show you some of the smaller ball pythons. So here we have, this is just a normal. He's het clown, 100% het clown male. And I have a 100% het clown female that I'm going to try to breed him to get some clowns. I really like the clowns. I think I almost like the clowns more than the super clown, or the pastel clowns, or the super pastel clowns. I really like the clowns, so I'm hoping to get some clowns. He's a great eater. He's sitting around 500 grams. Here I have, this is my lesser pastel male from Nerd. He's a 2-gene snake, great snake. Unfortunately, he's a mouse eater, so he's taking forever to get big. He's sitting around 450. I got a lot of plans for him, for a lot of Who's Your Daddy type clutches, just to put in the normal females and yellow belly females. This here is a spider, possible het pied, also a snake from Nerd. She's finally doing pretty good. Unfortunately, she also is a mouse eater, but she's getting up there. She's almost 400 grams. This snake here is a little cinnamon female, and I have a real big cinnamon male that I'm going to put her to, try to make some super cinnies. I like that all black snake. She also is a mouse eater. She's about 250, maybe 300 grams. Again, the big one, 500, is a rat eater, you can tell. This is a 100% het pied female. I have a 100% het pied male that I'm going to put her to as soon as she's big enough. I'm going to try to get some pieds. Another morph I really like, and I'm going to see if I can't make it myself with time. She's kind of back and forth. She'll eat a rat sometimes, she'll eat a mouse sometimes. Again, she's sitting about 350, 400 grams. This girl here, oh, she's one of my favorites. I'm going to pull her out. She's really pretty. This is my fire female. She's about almost 600 grams. She might be going to the shed soon. She's looking a little more dull now, but I just think she's the most pretty snake, you know, real beautiful looking. She'll probably go to the lesser pastel male, or maybe I have a pastel ivory male, which may be a black pastel, so I might do Who's Your Daddy there. But again, she's a real nice female. Put her back. Next, this is just a normal, real mean little normal, but a little normal female. Alright, got her from Petco. You know, she's one of the first ones. This here is my Mojave female. Again, she's a real nice one. She's also sitting around 600 grams. Upper 500s. Definitely want to put the lesser pastel male to her. Try to get some of my own blue-eyed Lucies. Some Pestavis. She's a real pretty one. She also has this one little, I love it so much. Where's it at? I don't know, maybe it's gone after that last shed. She had like, oh, here it is up front. She's like this one real light colored spot that goes around. It's so random. I think that's kind of cool. Little ring. Random ring. Alright, so that's my Mojave girl. Put her back in there. The Mojave and the Fire are both soon going to be moving up to the next the next rack, the 32 quart rack. This here is one of my new additions. He's just off the side. He was quarantined for a little while, and I still don't want to put him too close. He seems perfectly fine, but again, I'm keeping him a little distant just until he at least eats and give him a little bit more time. But here is, and this is a snake from Ozzy at Ozzy Boyeds. It's a pastel ivory. It's possible black pastel, the Barnhard line. Those are Ozzy's direct words to me. I have a normal female and a normal, maybe yellow belly female that I'm going to try to prove out some stuff with him too. The Petco female normal, and I'll show you the other normal that's possible yellow belly that I'll show you. But he's a real cool snake. I really like. I don't know how good the camera picks it up. But he has like an orange line goes down his backside. A lot of just the regular ivories have more of a yellow line. But yeah, he's a real pretty snake, real good. Haven't got him to eat yet, but I've only had him for a couple weeks. So he's sitting at about 420 grams. I think he was when I last weighed him. So that's that snake. All right, go on, buddy. So what's left in here is my little baby female king. She's still really tiny. These are Eastern Chesapeake king snakes. Being from Maryland, I wanted to do some more natives other than my corns. So this is a female Eastern Chesapeake king. And then I have a male Eastern Chesapeake, which I'll show near the end, and he's huge compared to her. She has a ways to go. Alright, so these are my these are my full, sorry with time I gotta hurry up. Oh, he just went to the bathroom. I just cleaned his cage. That's gross. This is one of my oldest males. I can't believe he just pooped. He's about to shed and he just went to the bathroom, as you can see. He's just a normal Okatee. I can't believe he just pooped. Alright, that's one of the bad things with the corns is they're a little dirtier than the balls. Here's my snow male. He's the father of the clutch. And actually all three of those holdback corns of mine from the last 2 years. This is one of my mother corns. This year she laid all slugs for me though. I think I messed up with the breeding and I'll take that as my fault. She's an Amelionistic female. This was the mother to this year's clutch. Down below. I'm sorry I'm going a little quicker because of my time. Don't want to make the video too long. She's a normal, but she's het for Amelionistic. Hence why I get all the Amelionistic babies from her. Alright, now to my ball pythons. This here, my lighting's not the best, but this is my normal. She sits around 800, 900 grams. Try to get in the light with her. She's the normal, who I think might be yellow belly, and I want to try to prove her out. If you can see her belly at all, she has that checkering of the yellow, and obviously we don't have good light in here right now. The clouds just came, but she does have a lot of yellow on her belly, a lot of yellow on her sides. I adopted her from someone who got her, I think, from Outback Reptiles, and they had no clue what she was. But she is real nice, a lot of little blush spots on her back. So I'm hoping she is yellow belly, but we'll find out. I'm going to breed her to the pastel ivory. Alright. Here we have my really mean little Lemon Blast female. She's in a big cage even though she's small because she just was eating better in here. But that's a Lemon Blast 2-gene female, sitting around 300 grams. In here is my 100% Het Clown female. She's about 700 grams. She's the one I'm going to put with the male Het Clown. In here we have the Cinnamon male. This guy eats like a champ. Again, about 750 grams. Sorry, I'm going fast now. Right here is my 100% Het Pine male. Unfortunately, I still have not gotten this guy to eat. I've tried many of the things that people recommended to me. Still hasn't eaten. I'm hoping though once breeding season is completely over, then maybe he'll go, and I'm going to try some African soft furs with him. This here is my big yellow belly female. She's about 1,200 grams. I'm going to move her into the light so you can see a little better. There's some light. Again, there's her yellow belly. She's a 1,200 gram female. Again, this is my new rack here. I'm loving it already. Down here is my Gigantor. This is a 1,700 gram male Enchi. Great snake. I've done reptile shows with him. He's good with the kids. But he's huge. 1,700 gram male. There's that Enchi. Nice orange yellow sides. Real nice snake. And then lastly, I'll show you the male king. I just put him into the vision tank, try to make some space for some of the ball pythons. Can you get up and look real fast? So there's my male king, Eastern Chesapeake. He's 10 times bigger than the female I have. But there's a look at him. Alright, so YouTube, time's almost out for me, so I gotta hurry it up. The Bearded Dragon's still over here in his tank. He's a good education show guy. So I'm gonna finish it off. Thank you as always, and check out all my stuff, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Oz Reptile Removal. Thank you YouTube, and I'm out.